Hey guys, welcome to Bromley Career Mode Episode 1. Now there is a introduction. If you haven't, go and check that out. That is where we obviously sign for the club. I talk about the ambitions of the club, what I want to do, the system, and all that kind of stuff. In today's episode though, we're jumping in straight in with some pre-season competition. This is obviously the competition and the teams that we're playing against: Peterborough, Exeter, Northampton, Wimbledon, Wigan, PX Zwolle, and Hercules Alamel. So obviously 3 teams from Netherlands there. We're going to be setting up a scout report. I already sent one out, but we're going to send the other one out. And I do want you to drop some comments down below on countries that we should start scouting and positions in that country where we should start scouting to really improve the squad. For the first 2 scouts, we're keeping it local. So one's in England, and the one we're going to send out today is probably going to go either Scotland or Ireland. But we'll get on with that in a bit. Three agents that are decent. One of them is a bit too high rated, I think, but we could maybe loan him out. I'll let you decide if we loan him out for this season, and then if next season we can use him or not, because I don't want to obviously overpower the league. But these are the three free agents we managed to get. Mbemba Rufa, the striker that we were looking from Ghana, obviously got good value. His wages were very expensive, but I think he's got some decent potential. I believe his potential is up to 77, 73 to 77. So he's not going to be cracked or anything, but can definitely give competition to the club captain, Michael Cheek. At least a super sub. That is what I'm going for. In the next one is the goalkeeper that I said it was very high rated. Our current goalkeeper is 72, so it's a big gap, and he's probably going to be one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Again, his potential isn't crazy. I believe it's a 76 potential. Obviously dynamic potential, and that what can obviously help grow him. But yeah, diving 75, handling 71, reflexes 71. His kicking needs improvement. His position needs improvement, but a good goalkeeper. So this is the one that I want you to let me know. Is it too high rated for this league right now? And we can loan him out, and you can get some game time, still grow, and then in the future we use him. Let me know in the comments down below. And the last free agent is a CDM. Again, okay, 76 rating, improves the squad very well. Again, we didn't really have any money to buy anyone, so I thought free agents cost nothing. Obviously you have to pay the wages, but will be 100% profit if we do sell him. He can play CDM, he can play right back, he can play centre back, he can play centre mid, and that is why we brought him into this team, just for that versatility, and obviously improves the squad. Now there is one more player we did sign. For some reason it's not gone on this, and I already made the decision that he's going to be loaned out for at least 2 seasons. I know I said I didn't want to overhaul the league with good free agents, but this one is a wonder kid, and I don't think we'll ever get a chance to use him, sign him, or whatever. So we have signed this guy. But I'm going to make it sure that he is loaned out for 2 seasons, because that guy is Mora, a 76 wonder kid. Now, he is obviously too good for this league, hence why he's going to be loaned straight out. But if we look at his stats, 76 passing, 75 shooting, which is probably about this level of in the league. He's passing 73. He's dribbling 74. He's attacking position 74. Reflexes 72. Agility 72. Composure 70. Vision 77. balance 70, ball control 77, curve 74, short passing 75, crossing 72, dribbling 74, long passing 72. His play styles plus in playmaker, in cam and centre mid, can play wide playmaker on the left as well. He would tear up this league, so that is why we're not going to use him for at least a season or two, because he will be out on loan. I will use him in pre-season for at least one game, because I do want to try how good out this kid is supposed to be. I didn't say skill moves of 3-3, week for 3, skill moves of 3, which is a bit disappointing, but that is obviously our signings so far. Bawame. But before we actually get into some gameplay, what I do want to do is I want to set up my scout, and I think I'm going to go local, of course, so Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and I'm going to go for a Republic of Ireland. No, actually not. I'm going to go for a Scottish player, and I'm going to be looking for a left back and a CDM centre back. That is what we're looking at in the Scotland. No, you got the likes of Robinson from Liverpool, McTominay as a centre mid and CDM Scottish. So they do have a good defensive minded players. With the scouts, once I find 1 or 2 players from that country, then we're going to terminate the thing and look elsewhere. So I'm not going to spend all 3 months here unless we don't find anyone. But I really want to start going to different countries and pursuing young talent from all around the world and start building a great youth academy. So, first pre-season game. Here we are, pre-season. Obviously, this is about fitness, this is about getting to know the system, the roles, the players, who's good, who's not. Obviously, a win would be great to get some money, and a good, obviously, momentum. Good save from Smith! There he is, first game in charge of Bromley FC. It is not a must-win, but it would be good to get at least the first win in his debut. It's not a competitive debut, but nevertheless. So far, Bromley have been pretty defence heavy. It's a goal. Wimbledon. Not great. They backed off, and he had so much time to pick the goal with a decent shot. Could the goalkeeper Smith do better? It's hard to say. You can see what it means to them in their pre-season. We're going to see it. No defence, backs off. It's hit low. I don't know. Smith could have maybe gone down earlier, but it was a good shot, and that means Bromley are 1-0 down in pre-season. On that, Wimbledon coming forward again. Bromley's going to have to try and defend it. Off the post, well, crossbar, I would say that's more on the post. It's another save from Smith. Bromley all defensively shaken. Yeah. Oh, that's just held on too long there. No, he's offside. Oh, he would have buried that. It's offside. Well, I won't say just behind him. That could have been a good chance to go level at the break, and it is going to mean we are 1-0 down. Towards that last 10 minutes, I liked how we were playing. There was a bit of communication, there was a bit of free-flowing football there, but defensively we've had to drop back, and Wimbledon have took obviously their chance and had more chances on goal against us. Okay, so we're going to be a big second half for the lads about this kid and why everyone wants to sign him. He's got that control. Oh, he just turned the defence. Absolutely. He's going to be a game changer for Bromley in the future. Just the one change though, which means Thompson drops back in the centre mid as Wimbledon are through, and it's a good save from Smith, but the striker should have scored there, to be honest. He had a lot of time, just not enough power or composure to put it in. Oh, it's a good save from Smith. Samuel on loan from Man City is coming on for a Premier League player, former Premier League player, Jenkins there at right back. Oh, pre-season in the league, that probably would have been a yellow card, stopping a counter attack from a corner. Mora. It's another great save from Smith. Give him a round of applause, because that was a great save. And Smith got. Oh, there's a bit of a pull on the shirt of Moore there. Ref didn't see it. And it's going to be 2-0. That's unfortunate. I feel hard done by it. It does mean we're going to lose our first. Don't do this. Don't be free. Don't be free. We don't deserve to lose that That's annoying because I know they've hit the crossbar a couple of times, but we did very well. 3-0. Not the way you want to start your manager debut at a new club. He did have a good game. His first goal was decent. That last goal was, I don't know what happened, but they deserved the win. But not by 3 goals. Definitely not by 3 goals. Here we are. Second pre-season game. Hopefully a lot better. I've decided to put Moura in from the start, because if it is the last game to use him before he goes to Newcastle, let's take advantage in pre-season of that. Michael Cheek has been dropped to the bench just because he needs some rest, and I want to give the young free agent a run, since he is now higher rated than Cheek in the starting overalls anyway. But the rest of the team remains the same. One 0 down already. Is the task of rebuilding, well not rebuilding, building Bromley to the Prem going to be harder than I expected. Moura, he's dropped the shoulder and it's 1-1. That is the quality that this young kid has. Gets his first goal for Bromley. He might not be here for too long. Good save from Smith. That would have been a beautiful goal. Oh, what a beautiful goal that would have been. Good passing, good movement. The keeper did well to save the shot. There's a corner. Not really tested the goalkeeper there. Decent tackle. To break up the play there. No. Oh. I know the original run was just off. I thought he managed to pull himself back onside. But that is what these two, the striker and Moura, are doing right now, is absolutely linking up. It's a good save from Smith, who has probably been the MVP of the 2 games so far, despite obviously again conceding 3 in the first game. Has made some big saves and kept us in the game for most of it in this game, and obviously for 90 minutes in the first game. That one, as we talk about how good he is, they get a chance and they score. That is annoying. What is this cap? I want to see the goal. Not EA again. Fix the game. Half time approaching. Probably going to get blown roughly around now. Yeah, there it is, half time. Again, 2-1. Down again in the second game. But I do think with Mora starting and his quality has been shown already, we can definitely get a point. Maybe change the game around. Into Mora, and he finishes it. 2 goals for him. And this is what I mean about how good he is. This time they finally get the camera right to show the goal. On his left foot. Powers past the goalkeeper, driven. That is a good goal. It's awful defending, but a beautiful finish from them. And there's not much Smith can do there, as it is put top corner. Again, why do they get these camera shots? No, Rumpfer. That is a finish. He actually turns to the fence. He gets his hat-trick. Well, he's got all 4 goals. No, I think there might be 2 of his 4 goals. He gets his hat-trick. It's a beautiful turn. And he rifles that into the top corner. Game's not over yet. As Bromley manager. It's a good save from Smith. More fight from the boys this time. And this is going to be it. The point. We decided to go for the young free agent goalkeeper, giving Smith a good rest after these 2 games and decent performances despite the goals that was conceded. And Mora will start with potential last game for the club. Can he help the boys with his quality get a win? Michael Cheek back up front. Oh, Cheek should have got onto that, because he could have then passed it across to Mora. Oh, absolutely missed the tackle, and they're going to score. Defensively, we need better centre-backs, that is clear to see. Both too slow, both too old, both not overall ratings good enough. Otherwise we're going to leak goals left, right and centre. Hopefully the free agents come in clutch, because there's not many youth academy. Good save. Good save. That is an unbelievable header. You've got to give it that. He's hit, well, I don't know if he's hit that, but he's flicked that on with power and pace. And it's into the side netting. And again, we're 2-0 down before it's even half time. Gets in front of his man. He absolutely gets his head onto that. And it's into the side netting. Oh my god. Mora. What a slip on from Sheik there. That could have at least given us a lifeline. Again, we're going to have to work on our corner tactics, because that is awful. Oh, the Ghanaian striker gets a good tack on that. Just couldn't find anyone. Jenkins wins that. More dispossessed. Going to be one back though. He's going to have a finesse just over. It's worth a try. You're 2-0 down. Yeah, good, Charles. O'Reilly, Leeds. Yes. Rafa. Oh, they fucked that. I was meant to shoot. I pressed pass by accident. Mora finishes that one. Gets his goal. Might be his last goal to the club for 2 years. That was an awful miss. It was offside anyway, but oh, That's an awful tackle. Mora. No. He could have been a hero before he leaves. That's going to be it. A disastrous pre-season on the results. But some decent performances from the players. They definitely gave the fans something to at least be hopeful for. Obviously, going forward, Mora is the only shining light. He won't be here for 2 years. Defensively, goalkeeper-wise performances are good. Centre-backs are shocking. So a lot of transfers. Hopeful in the youth academy to come through, otherwise it's not going to be a good season. We got offer for Shrewsbury, we're going to accept that. 2 years is set for Newcastle there, and Marcus Dingagar, again, player that obviously plays for Bromley. I think 150 is a good offer for a 57 overall striker. But here is the big loss. For 2 seasons at least, Mora, the man that scored 4 goals in pre-season, 3 goals maybe, is going to be loaned out. He is too good for this league, and I want to use him in the future, so I think this is the only fair way for the career mode. We're going to end today's episode with Michael Cheek. Of course, we're going to reject the offer. He's not going anywhere, the club captain. But if you did like it, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification. Drop some comments down below on if there is any 63 to about 67 overall players that I could go and scout, at least sign, maybe on loan. Let me know in the comments down below what countries I should start scouting and the positions. For example, you know, when you think of Italy, you're looking at centre backs. You know, Spain looking at centre mids. Give me the positions, give me the countries that the Youth Academy scouts should go and scout. And I hope to see you in the next episode, where hopefully in the league we can start turning around our poor performances and get some points. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.